All right. Now watch.
Yeah? Are you a Chinese or a Japanese?
Why?
Huh? The Chinese? There's always hope for them. I'll treat them lightly. But the Japs, those pigs shouldn't live.
You bastard!
Hitler mustache.
Alright, that little intro. So I'm here with Scott. We're going to be trying out a couple of Asian beers here, just to see which is your better buy. This is probably more exclusively for people living in the Maritimes. I think this is probably the two Asian beers you can probably get. And that's about it.
Yeah, I think so.
And Sapporo here isn't really even Asian anymore because it's brewed in Canada.
It's well, they own Sleeman something.
Yeah, they own Sleeman.
Brewed in what's the place in Ontario there?
Guelph,
Yeah.
Ontario. Yep. Oh well, it's a contract brew, so I guess technically it's probably still the same thing, but they don't have the awesome big rocket cans anymore, which sucks. So, okay, I'll get you to open them up and pour these out, and we'll compare them.
Both of them?
They can watch, the people can watch this horribly racist kung fu movie while you're doing that. Just typical of the sort of Chinese kung fu movies from the 60s and 70s where...
You say it was from Taiwan?
Yeah, Taiwan.
The Republic of China.
Same fucking thing, basically. It's just they don't like they just don't like the rest of China either. That's all.
They're not mainlanders or the islanders.
You wanna fucking bet that if China ever overruns fucking Taiwan, Japan ain't gonna help them out.
Yeah, they kind of screwed themselves.
Yeah. All right, so we got the Sapporo in there.
There comes the good stuff.
But yeah, this is a 1975, I believe, movie called Infernal Street, and you can probably find it on any cheap-ass fucking budget movie pack these days, or you can probably... Actually, it's on YouTube, too.
It was on at CHC, or where was that? Was there?
CHCH, yeah. Midnight Movies or whatever. But the full movie is actually on YouTube, probably still is, I think. It's pretty funny. It's a really bad kung fu movie, but the funniest thing is the racism. The Jap with the fucking Hitler mustache.
Lops his ears off.
Yeah.
Too. It's horrible.
But it's one of those in public domain movies, so you know you can find it just about anywhere now. All right, on to the beer. Okay, so that's Sapporo. That's Zhu Jiang, or whatever the fuck it's called. Pearl River.
Go with that.
Yeah.
I was looking up, and that Pearl River's actually a river, and I guess maybe that's where they get the water for the beer, so that might not be really good. I think most rivers in China are polluted.
All right, so I guess we'll do Pearl River first.
Yes.
Zhu
You
Jiang.
can hold up and compare them, shouldn't you? 'Cause you can, like,
Well,
get the color.
there's not
much difference in the color.
No, Sapporo's slightly darker.
They're both adjunct lagers, aren't
Yeah.
they? So they're probably both rice.
Probably.
The other one didn't hold any head, really.
No.
Got a little bit of head left in it, but they're both down to...
You can regenerate the head pretty quick on these things, though.
This is a good bottle, too. This one's a...
Yeah, that's the thing. If you grab one of these, you got to grab it from the back of the shelf. If you,
back, so.
You know,
January the 24th, 2012, so it's still got a bit of time left. They say a year, so...
assuming you're buying it at the NSLC, grab it from the very back of the shelf, because usually...
sealed case or something.
Yeah, I don't know if you can buy it in sealed cases, though. I think it comes in open 6-packs.
Well, I tell the monkey to run out back and get you one out of the box.
Well, I suppose, yeah. Alright, so we'll smell it.
Yeah, it's very sweet, grainy kind of smell.
Yeah, very sweet grain.
Sweet. It has like that smell of really cheap domestic. You know, some of the cheap domestic lagers have like a really sweet, kind of like old Milwaukee kind of...
Musty sweet grain, corn.
There's no real...
Cardboard.
No real malt, is there?
Well, the grain is the malt.
Yeah, there's no real like maltiness. Like,
well, no good malts, no quality malts or anything. It's just
maybe a tiny bit of hops, maybe, I don't know, but...
Yeah, if there is any, it's like...
It's hard, just overpowered by the...
Yeah, the graininess overpowers everything. I mean, like, graininess doesn't necessarily smell bad, but it's just, like, it's kind of typical. And it's like,
Those adjunct lagers, you can't really compare it to a good beer. But it's 5.3%.
I will say for this one, at least, the sweetness isn't, like, overbearing.
No.
Like, a lot of adjunct lagers, you get sweetness in them, and it's just like, ugh, I don't want to drink this. This one, like, I smell it, and I go, yeah, I'd drink it. So we'll take a taste.
It's kind of dry, a little bit bready.
Yeah, it's
a little bit of sweet, grainy kind of
weird balance between like sweetness and dryness.
Yeah.
It's almost like the sweetness and the breadiness. The sweetness and the breadiness. It's almost like drinking like a cake or something, like some sort of.
A little bit of carbonation bite right up front. Around your tongue.
Yeah, pretty decent carbonation.
There's no real, maybe a tiny little bit of hop bitterness right at the end, but.
Yeah, but with these adjunct lagers,
it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, when you get it in its unskunked form, it's not a bad beer.
That's one of the better bottles. The one I had, my video I did on it, is you open the thing, you can smell it, but a lot of times it'll go away.
Yeah.
Pour it in a glass, let it sit, it'll kind of go away, but it's actually a pretty good bottle. Well, good, and it's as good as it can be.
Good as you're gonna get, yeah.
It's not bad though. I think that's one of the more well-known of their beers.
Yeah.
There's that one. Sing Tao, I guess, is one of the other ones.
Sing Tao.
Another one, I forget what the name of it is, but it's well-known in the States. And, I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. So we'll go.
It's not earth-shaking, but it's not really, Considering what they're not really a beer people, I guess, in some ways. I think a lot of those breweries are started by Germans or something like that, I think.
Yeah, most of them were.
Or Russians or something.
Yeah.
This one's 5% alcohol, premium beer. So usually when it says premium, you're kind of, This one has held its head pretty good, though. I'm kind of thinking maybe they put some of the stabilizing stuff in it.
You never know.
I don't think it says anything. Sure, there's no date on it.
I mean, if they put stabilizing stuff in it, they never tell you. Huh?
Yeah.
But
usually it's that alginate stuff or whatever. Seaweed or whatever the hell it is.
Alright, so we'll smell this one.
Kind of a drier grain.
Yeah, this is much drier. More musty.
Yeah.
But the sweetness is...
moldy cardboard.
The sweetness in this one, it's smaller, but it's like... it's more candy-like more bubblegummy candy kind of sweetness.
Well, maybe because they have brewed by Sleeman's or something.
Yeah, really, in a way, it's kind of comparable
Didn't wash out their brewing equipment enough.
It's kind of comparable to Sleeman's cream ale
mixed with
the
their
sweetness.
draft or something or other.
Yeah, I actually like that. It smells pretty good.
No, it doesn't smell bad. It smells kind of like beer, I guess.
Yeah. So I'll give it a taste here.
A little bit of dry, and a little bit of sort of bitterness at the end. Might have a little bit of hops in it, or
yeah, there's a bit more of a hops character to this one, but it's like a metallic-y kind of.
It has kind of like a
dry metallic-y
sort of bitterness, dry sort of, as for what the hell it is. Yeah, it does taste metallic-y.
And like up front with the malts, it's just sweetness again.
Tastes like
it's not as grainy.
Like cheap stainless steel forks and stuff. You can like taste them sometimes. Kind of gives me the idea, like a little bit of hint of that. Not bad.
Yeah, this one's less grainy. It's like more just sweetness right to hops, like kind of thing. Like,
it's kind of weird though. Seems kind of
honestly, I think I actually prefer the Pearl River to Sapporo.
Yeah, this one seems kind of unbalanced to me.
Yeah, this one I couldn't drink a couple of them. Like after like 2, I don't want any more. But like the Zhu Jiang or where the fuck you. However, I think it's pronounced something totally different than Zhu Jiang, but the Pearl
Jiang or Zhu Jiang.
Pearl River. I'd actually be able to drink like 6 or more Pearl River in a go. But with this one, Sapporo, I don't think I could.
Plus you have 5.3% alcohol, so you're drunk on your ass faster.
Slightly faster.
See, our little communist friends never said us wrong.
Yeah. I don't know if you can call fucking China a communist anymore.
Not communist anymore.
But yeah, Sapporo, neither one of these are like a bad beer, but if you're looking for your Asian beer of choice here in the Nova Scotia market, because as far as I know, these are the only two Asian beers you can get at the NSLC, you're probably better if to go for Zhu Jiang.
Just make sure you get one that's not sitting, that's not light struck or whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. Pick one from the very back of the shelf.
And make sure you check the date, because I've seen in our beer store, they've had them, they were outdated.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't rotate.
The NSLC's they're kind of iffy on their rotation sometimes, so you gotta check the dates on these suckers, because Scott has brought home some that are really out of date, a couple months sometimes. So okay, I guess that's it. We'll tune in next time for some more Chinese, Japanese racism, and maybe we'll throw some Mexican racism in too, just for old time's sake, for a laugh. Alright guys, we'll see you later.